I just want people to know. I'm so sorry, this is hard to talk about. I just want people to know that if I go missing, call the FBI. Because Gypsy Rose Blanchard is the one that did it. No, I've never had any interaction with her. But I'm pretty sure she stalks me from like 50 different accounts. Like, I've traced it back to her. So if I end up with her mom, know where to look.
You can't tell me that's not diabolic. The craziest thing about this situation to me is the amount of people that disregard the fact that she's that manipulative. The fact that she would make a video joking about the fact that she used a man with disabilities to unalive her mom that did not abuse her, and she lied about her mom having Munchausen by proxy. Her mother was never diagnosed with that, and is making a joke about it. Y'all don't think something's wrong? Because I'm starting to think something's wrong with the other people. Oh yeah, this is diabolic. And y'all stop tagging me in that video of Gypsy making fun of me. I don't care. Y'all are asking, well, how do you feel about it? I don't care. And the amount of tags I've been tagged in, like, that's why my mentions were turned off until Bama Rush. Because I hate being tagged in the same thing over and over again. I get y'all want me to know, but being tagged well over 200 times is like a bit much. Would you argue with a roach? No. Gypsy does not identify who I am. When you're secure in who you are, it doesn't matter what anybody on the internet wants to say about you. You know who you are. So it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, this girl unalived her mom. I don't care. I don't care what she has to say. I don't care. Girl, you should still be in prison. So anything after that is irrelevant. I don't know what else y'all want me to say, but I literally don't care. That's why I really didn't address it, because it doesn't matter to me. So if you want to know how I feel about it, I don't care. Gypsy Rose Blanchard was never abused. Her mom did not have Munchausen by proxy. I was going to leave this situation alone, but after seeing a pretty big creator on here say that she feels like Gypsy did her time and she was severely abused and people need to let it go, I feel like the world really still needs to know that that's not true. This is the chromosome disorder that Gypsy Rose Blanchard has. It's 1q21.1 microdeletion. Now, this is the poster child. This is not Gypsy Rose Blanchard. This is literally just a poster child for this particular disorder. I added this picture of Gypsy Rose Blanchard in prison alongside of the girl that is the poster child for this chromosome disorder. The purpose of me showing you this is to break down this actual disorder so people realize that she wasn't actually abused and her mom was never diagnosed with Munchausen by proxy. These are some of the symptoms of this disorder: seizures, poor growth, joint laxity. You can see more as you go on. Okay. Now, she was in a wheelchair, the joint laxity, and the muscle disorder, simply because of the fact that she wasn't strictly wheelchair bound. And I don't understand why people feel like she was strictly wheelchair bound, because muscles are like, if you don't use them, you lose them. So how was she able to walk out the house the day that they picked her up? Obviously, she had been walking before, otherwise she would have lost all that muscle to even be able to get up and walk. But Gypsy actually admitted to having this chromosome disorder. Let's watch that.
Hello, my name is Gypsy Rose Blanchard, and if you've read my book, My Time to Stand, then you will know that I have a rare genetic condition called microdeletion 1q21.1. What exactly is that? Okay, let's dive into that.
So you might be saying to yourself, why is it that in every documentary they're saying her mom had Munchausen by proxy? That was actually the second defense that she had with her attorney. And she actually said that her attorney was the one who came up with that. Let's watch that.
My two attorneys are telling me that my mother has something called Munchausen by proxy.
You might be saying, Nina, how would you know? Did her dad know? Did her stepmom know? Did anyone else know? Yes, they did. Let's watch that too.
They did some tests and found out she had a chromosome disorder that was causing all of her functions from developing, her digestive system and her muscular system.
You're probably saying to yourself, if that's the case, why did she have her mom unalived? It was for sausage. She was dating two men, one called Nicholas GODEJOHN and one called Dan. Nicholas GODEJOHN has autism, a low IQ, and other mental health issues. He was actually on permanent disability at the time of the crime. She stole the weapon from Walmart. She stole the gloves. She stole everything. A lot of people said that she was in the bathroom, and she said that too. And she said after the unaliving happened, he came and got her out of the bedroom. I'm going to tag this creator down below. Her name is Audrey. I want you to check out one of her videos, because in that video, it shows proof that she actually had something to do physically with the unaliving of her mother. But let's talk about when she was arrested. Let's talk about the interrogation.
It's kind of weird though. People saying you in handcuffs, they give you this weird look, and I'm like, I didn't do anything. I'm like, okay, no, I didn't kill nobody. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I didn't do nothing. I'm a good girl.
Keep in mind, Gypsy Rose Blanchard was never found guilty. She pled guilty to second-degree murder. In other words, she said she was guilty of that crime and served 10 years, 8.5 years in prison and a year and a half on parole. After her 8.5 years in prison, she said she does not identify as a murderer. Let's watch that.
I don't associate myself as a murderer because if you think about it, yes, I had a part to play in it. I asked Nick for help. And how that conversation started was, you know, he was saying that he would protect me from anyone. I said anyone. He said yes. I said even my mother. He said yes. And then the plan kind of formed from there. But he's the one that did the actual kill, not me. I can't kill anyone. That's why he's in trouble to begin with, because he's the one that did it. So when they say I'm a murderer, I don't identify as.
Now let's keep in mind, she just said she does not identify as a murderer. But yesterday she took to the internet and this is what she said.
I just want people to know. I'm so sorry, this is hard to talk about. I just want people to know that if I go missing, call the FBI. Because Gypsy Rose Blanchard is the one that did it. No, I've never had any interaction with her. But I'm pretty sure she stalks me from like 50 different accounts. Like, I've traced it back to her. So if I end up with her mom, know where to look.
This girl has absolutely no remorse. None. At all. Whatsoever. In fact, she would joke about the fact that her mom is not here. And if you think that means she is reformed or that she was abused when it's proven that she wasn't, when you look in the FOIA, all the proof for everything is there. Okay? The police documented it. So there, y'all have the information. I wanted to put this information out there again because I'm so sick and tired of people thinking she's innocent and not really understanding what's taking place. And I realize that a lot of people think, oh, she's going to change, she's going to do this, she's going to do that. If you look at her behavior, she has not even identified with the crime that she did. Nobody could change unless they are willing to accept their crime. She hasn't done it. So, I digress. Brian Kohberger, Mr. I'm too smart to get caught, is in prison crying that the inmates are taunting him through the vents. And the prison basically said, no, babe, they're just talking. Apparently he's in solitary, but not really because the vents are like prison group chats. I mean, he's saying they're yelling at him all through the night, keeping him awake and messing with his head. Which is wild because literally he did that to America for months, keeping everybody awake, paranoid, scared. Sir, karma just installed surround sound in your prison cell. That's all, babe. The Idaho prison officials were like, oh, no, Brian, that's not harassment. That's communication, which is PR speaking for, we're not going to stop them. Imagine being so disliked that even the Department of Correction hits you with the corporate per my last email. Honestly, this man went from lurking around college campuses to getting bullied by a bunch of dudes in orange jumpsuits who can't even see him. Every day he's in there like, please stop. And the guys in the cell block J are like, we're just doing open mic night. Like the HVAC, okay? He's in protective custody, but protecting him from Wi-Fi level signal boost? Yeah, these vents have not. So let's recap. Brian's serving 4 life sentences. He's getting roasted through the air vents like a rotisserie chicken. And the prison says it's just casual chit-chat. Sleep tight, Brian, or don't. Sounds like the vents are having open mic night, but have fun, Bookie.
Hi, Jennifer. Cecilia and Gloria wanted me to give you this message. Diva, as you know, it's me, Jules LeBron, very demure, very mindful. I'm so sorry. But Jennifer, Cecilia and Gloria are very concerned with I hate that I gave the middle of this, Diva. I'm just trying to do my cameos. Please don't hate me. But they said that there's a certain stench coming from your room, perhaps your window, and a couch that's perhaps in front of your window. They said due to the odor of this couch window area, that starting October 1st, they will no longer be taking rent from you. They wanted me to tell you that apparently they chose this method of breaking the news to you because I'm your comfort creator. I'm so sorry, Jennifer. Holy shit. I'm your comfort creator, so they chose me to deliver this news to you. So, this is your 30-day notice to leave the room you are renting from Cecile and Gloria. You are being evicted in a very demure and very mindful manner.
Cecile and whatever the last person's name is, why you got Jules out here doing this? Oh, Jules could say, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. In the comment section, y'all, you need to see this. This took me out. There was a comment that said, her looking at this like, I mean, at least your roommates picked someone that they knew that you liked, I guess. Oh, child. The mere thought of this just sends me into orbit because this is so diabolic. Like, so now we handed out eviction notices as cameos. Like, what? TikTok blushes are finally on TikTok Shop, and I'm so excited. I actually just took a masterclass, and baby, let's talk about these. Y'all see my reflection, so this is low-key a mirror, but this is she knows who she is. So they say, when they say she knows, yeah, it's pigmented, and baby, it is. Look at this. So we're going into fall, and I'm super excited to get a fall color, so let's get into it. Now, Patrick Ta does the powder first and then the cream, so it looks natural. But you could do it any way you want to, but he says we stamp and not swipe. Look at that. First of all, the way the stamping makes a difference. Look at that. Ooh, I'm here for this color. We're getting ready for pumpkin spice latte vibes. All right, so we're gonna do the cream, and this brush is a gem. So if you haven't used it with the brush, you need to. Patrick Ta brushes are one of my favorites. So let's do the cream. Ooh, oh yeah, she's somebody. Who? Somebody special. Ooh, ooh, you know what? I did it the wrong way. But this will probably be a good time to try this. Okay, so let's try the powder one more time. They said actually to dip the powder. And let's see if this looks airbrushed after this. Oh, that made a huge difference. Do you see that? Okay, let's try it on this side. Powder. It did. Do you see how much blended it looks? Okay, Patrick Ta did it, and I'm so happy I took that masterclass. Shop the shopping cart down below. It looks airbrushed. Bama Rush Day 7. Second day of sisterhood. And baby, these dresses are showing out. First of all, do you like my foundation? This is an airbrush foundation. I'll show y'all later, but I'm so excited. It's the first time I wore it. Let's give it up for the First Lady because she gives First Lady vibes every single time. This dress is absolutely stunning in the classiest way possible. Look at her earrings, look at her hair. Like, look at the buttons, the belt, the colors, the jewelry. I mean, it's so well put together. Girl, eating down. Right, so remember, Miss Mallory is at Auburn. This is her pref day outfit. Baby, you can't tell me the style of this dress, the fabric, the way it drapes on her, like, This dress is everything. Her hair, her jewelry, her shoes. So classy. So classy. Girl, you're eating down. So I have to also show you her dress from yesterday for sisterhood. Look how cute she looks. This is absolutely gorgeous. I love how elegant it looks. Girl, super trendy. I love this pattern, the style. I love your hair pulled back. It just looks amazing. Now, this is Miss Athena, and she said this was her second dress today. There was like something else going on with her first dress, and she was like, it's been a rough day, but girl, if this is what rough looks like, please give me 5. Because girl, you're slaying. This dress is stunning on you. The color, amazing. Your hair, there's nothing I could say other than you look fabulous. Baby, Izzy Darnell is eating the hell down in this. Like, this dress is absolutely stunning. The bow, the fabric, the colors. I mean, her hair, her purse, her gold purse, right? The shoes. Girl. I don't know what to say other than you look phenomenal. Now you know this is Miss Elena. This dress is so cute. I love the yellow on her. I love her hair. Girl, your hair is slaying every single day, but this outfit is super cute, and I love your shoes. I know they can't really see it in this, but I loved your shoes. Let's give it up for the dress. This dress is absolutely stunning. The colors are so unique, and it's kind of making me think Zeta, but we shall see. I love it. Man, I just realized your friend looked a little shocked. I'm sorry. But y'all look so pretty. Your dresses are gorgeous. Both of y'all. Like, absolutely beautiful. And your hair, again, girl, you be slaying. Your friend's necklace. Yeah. Chef's kiss. Miss Tanisha. Do you see her dress? Like, her style of dresses just gives so sophisticated and elegant and classy in the best way possible. I know a lot of people say that she reminds them of Bella Grace. I don't think so. I don't think she gives me Bella Grace vibes. She doesn't, and this is no shade, but she doesn't overdo it to me. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like she doesn't. She's just her. This is her. And keep in mind, she's a pageant girl. So she's like, she's not new to this. She's true to this. Let's talk about this dress. I am so here for the dress. Her hair, her necklace, her jewelry. Girl, you've been eating down every single day. I love your hair. Everything about this outfit, and I love the length of this dress. I know y'all can't see the bottom, but it's absolutely gorgeous. You can't tell me this dress is not eating down. This dress is absolutely stunning. Like, girl, I love the style of it. I love the straps. I love the fringing. It's just gorgeous. Girl, that pillow in the background, I absolutely love. But let's talk about the crimping in your hair. Your hair is eating down. But this dress, that flower, girl, we need to give this dress a moment of silence. The colors, girl, you sure know how to show out. This is Miss Kendall. I love this dress. First of all, I love the color. It's actually a romper. It's so cute on her. I love her hair down, but most of all, I love the fact that she is smiling. Okay, so this is Miss Leah. First of all, let's give a round of applause for this dress. I think she says it's Windsor. Girl, the ruffles, the style. And I know you said you sweated out your hair, but girl, if this is what it looks like sweated out in the Bama heat, and you still came back and we still see some waves and curls, What are you using in your hair? What hairspray? Please let us know. Your earrings are gorgeous. Ooh, I saw your shoes. They are so cute. Y'all don't see them, but I seen them. Go check them out. And her bracelet, eating down. You look absolutely gorgeous. This dress is stunning on you. That necklace, the jewelry, your hair pulled back, the earrings, you are killing it. This is so pretty on you. And girl, I did another video, but I realized in the picture you looked a little shocked. So I was like, I need to go back and get a better screenshot because I'm not going to do my girl like that. I hope y'all love this dress as much as I do because I love it. All right, Miss Riley, look at her. First of all, you know at the top of the morning she's coming in with the energy. This dress is so pretty. Her hair is absolutely gorgeous. But what I really love is how outgoing she is. Are we going to talk about this hair again? Because again, this girl's hair every day looks the exact same. Not a hair out of place. And this dress, this blue, gorgeous. The belt, gorgeous. Your shoes, I know they can't see it, but I saw it and I love it. Girl, eating down. All of the ladies in the blue today, y'all are really giving something extra with this blue. Right, y'all, that's all I got for you guys today. I was hoping that more of the young ladies that I was waiting on, like Peyton and some others, would post. But if I don't get them today, I will get them tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Let's be real. A lot of men don't actually hate women. They're just mad their undiagnosed learning disabilities keep getting body slammed in the debates. Sorry, I had to say it. You ever notice that the men that be screaming submission are the ones that still move their lips while they're reading? Like, you'll ask them for help with taxes and suddenly they're in witness protection. Like they're mad at you because you know what a W-9 is. Sir, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm just aware that gross and net isn't the same thing. Here's my theory. He's been walking around with undiagnosed learning disabilities and just living life like he's allergic to paying attention. He's spending years feeling left behind, and instead of him fixing it and getting therapy, he decides, you know what? I'll just control somebody. Because if you look competent, it's basically showing his whole personality is a group project where he never actually contributed anything. It's not that he wants a woman that'll stay at home. He just wants somebody that won't point out that he can't spell February. It's not that he wants to lead a household. It's that he needs to hide the fact that he does not know quinoa is pronounced quinoa until last week, okay? So every time you fix something without YouTube, he feels like he's losing a round in some sort of game he's playing. So next time he starts the I'm a man, I lead monologue, just remember, this is the same man who calls you from the grocery store asking where's the ketchup. Sir, it's in the ketchup aisle under the sign that says ketchup.